Welcome back, everybody.
Morning, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, so we had the excellent mock trial last week.
On Judge Reinhold's show.
I wish that was a real show.
I would watch Judge Reinhold being a judge.
You know, we've all been homesick and watched Judge Judy. You know, why don't we have more celebrity judges?
I think there's a lot of them right now.
Really?
I think there's an overabundance of celebrity judges.
It's just good junk food for your brain, you know?
I guess.
Just you want to turn your brain off and watch something.
Yeah.
Which I think we will see the trial.
Right.
We have a few episodes left.
Yeah, I feel like since they know the show's done at this point, I feel like the trial is the natural endpoint since the arrest is what we started with in the series premiere, right? Yeah. And that's kind of been our running theme is George Sr.'s legal problems.
And we talked about it a little bit last week. I'm thinking about like where George is going to be by the end of the show. I think he might still be in the Lamb by the end of it. You know what I mean?
It'd be pretty funny.
Because nothing seems final on this show.
Right.
Just to have him keep doing the same thing he's been doing.
Right. And I don't know, like, because the show got resurrected, I don't know if when it first got canceled, if they were, like, leaving doors open because it's a possibility, you know, because, I mean, they made jokes about Showtime and HBO and stuff like that, like trying to pitch other networks to come
get them.
talked
about them trying to make a movie for years.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be final.
Yeah, I agreed. Right. That's kind of the point I was roundly talking around to is I think they leave some ends open so that the show can obviously continue, which, you know, it ends up eventually happening.
10 years or whatever later.
Yeah, way later.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just curious to see what this final original run looks like, you know.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're gonna see, I guess.
Yeah, let's get into it. Do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us and give a special thank you to our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balash Fullness, Chris, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgeir Lingstad, Trey Contreras, WerePanda47, Natasha Norris, and Yannick from Montreal. As always, guys, thank you so much. Really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
That's right. Subscribe right now. Smash it, brah.
Smash it, brah.
Patreon, link in the description below for full-length reactions. We're way ahead on all shows, on everything on Patreon. Sync and watch along in your own source material because you're just going to see and hear us.
Yes.
Copyright and all that.
Michael Bluth believed he just made a shocking discovery.
I mean, that might be an older sister that we've never met.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had an
about
older
that,
sister, yeah.
Was it N. Bluth?
Yes, and Bluth, yeah.
Don't you kind of remember having an older sister?
Not at all. What, do you?
A little bit. You know, I mean, Nelly does sound familiar.
This could be anybody. This could be a deformed neighbor or...
A child that mom and dad gave up for
some reason. You think they're leaning into the idea of what shows do when they're towards the end of like throwing in new characters to boost ratings?
Yeah.
Michael, do you remember when you thought there was a mysterious Mr. F out to get you? Mr. F.
Yeah, but that was tart. Misguided.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Go to Dad and ask who Nelly is, point blank.
So he can just cover it up and lie? I can't stand to hear one more lie.
Oh, there's the woman I'm sexually attracted to.
That's the last one.
Yeah, we all buy that.
That's the last one, yeah.
Lindsay and I are planning a night of heterosexual intercourse.
You can just say intercourse.
We talked about it last night.
After a disappointing attempt.
You're always thinking of others.
I tried that, it didn't work either.
Oh, my God.
Plan a special night in 7 or 8 days.
Or a couple of weeks.
Let's say 3 weeks,
We're gonna go for it in a month.
starting at the start of next month.
So they're really pushing it down the road.
Marital love can be so romantic.
What's that supposed to mean?
What?
Marital love.
George Michael was interested
that's
because
right.
earlier that day he discovered
We're married?
was in fact as real and binding as the rice pudding
Arnold.
patients had thrown at them.
My religious girlfriend just dumped me, and for a simple little misunderstanding. I mean, if someone was always asking you to embrace the Holy Trinity, what would you think they meant?
Job thought it meant a three-way.
What about you? You game?
Well, maybe she just wasn't for you.
Oh, my God.
You keep saying that God is going to show me a sign. The something of my ways.
Do you remember growing up with a sister?
Sister, no.
Other than Lindsay, of course.
Oh, Lindsay!
George Michael was sharing his news with his cousin.
You mean we're married? No, it's just a piece of paper. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, we should shred it. But if we just put it over the dresser, like we think it's a joke, and we would always know.
It is a joke.
Oh, my God, man.
George.
Michael went to investigate his mystery sister.
Oh, what a surprise!
One of your two daughters?
Oh, Lindsay and Tobias never visit.
I actually meant Lindsay and Nelly.
You call them that too?
Where's Dad? What's all this?
Computer stuff from the office.
Oh, no, Pop, you're not doing another one of those Black Fridays, are you?
So, when do we get to see our new fancy offices? As soon as you get your new fancy job.
Oh, God!
No, it's not a Black Friday. Although I did enjoy those. So I just want to make sure everything's nice and clean for them.
What the hell is that thing?
An electromagnet.
Oh, he's wiping it all. Yeah.
I got backups on all of that stuff, and this is illegal.
Oh, well, excuse me. Trying to protect my family.
That's not a real gold necklace, is it?
You know, Dad, you can't have this stuff in here, all right? And we don't need more
the worst.
trouble.
He is
Bad
the
enough
worst.
you got Buster faking a coma.
I've been trying to get him out of that coma. It's costing us a fortune. He's sleeping us dry.
If he knows that you don't want him in the coma, then why is he still in it?
For some reason, he won't tell me.
He'd fallen for his day nurse, found his complete lack of personality and movement enchanting.
Speaking of living a lie, I don't suppose either one of you have remembered who this N. Bluth is, huh? Nelly?
Just the one who married Lindsay.
Is it Black Friday?
No one's getting fired. No one's getting fired.
But we haven't been paid.
Just my father trying to erase all the hard drives to avoid conviction. The company is fine. They've seen better days, but I'm sure they're all functional, right? Like Tom here. I'm 30. You're kidding me.
No way.
Job's program?
Of course.
He spelled it wrong.
Stay out, Job.
Nelly. Buddy, I needed that information. This is that sister I've been looking for.
Well, just hit print screen. I'm sure that whatever's on there will come up.
Oh, look at that. I kind of remember these being faster, you know?
They're not.
I was hoping to have a jaw session with you.
Well, why don't we just say as long as that means a talk?
I find myself attracted to someone.
You're married to my sister.
Don't you think I know that?
I'm not interested in you that way.
I'm afraid the Michael I'm talking about is all lady. She's the trainer at my gym.
This is the trainer you started with today?
Indeed. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Nervous about becoming intimate with Lindsay again.
yes.
You probably should not rush into things. Stay away from the gym. Just leave it alone.
Wise words, boy Michael.
Later that night, Lucille visited Buster in the hospital.
What the hell is this?
My name is Representative
Hey.
John Van Heusen.
No way.
I believe death is wrong in all of
God.
its forms, except lethal injection, but that's just as a deterrent against more death. This young man is enjoying life.
How the hell do you even find out about Sleeping Beauty here?
It was an anonymous tip from someone who cares about Buster's life.
In fact, it was Buster himself.
They're trying to kill baby Buster.
Baby Buster.
Well, no one's killing baby Buster on my watch.
Michael, meanwhile, had called one number after another until he found Frank, a colleague of the woman he knew as Nelly.
Set up a meeting at the bar, man.
Appreciate it.
That sounded like Job.
It did.
Hoping to spot someone who could be his sister.
I think I might be interested in your services.
You won't be sorry.
I think that's his sister. I think that's Justine Bateman.
Is it?
From Family Ties?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think. I could be wrong, but it looks like her.
Hey, let's see what some of the other folks are up to.
Yeah. That's funny.
Nothing there. Or there. Oh my. Let's get back to Michael.
Okay.
Nah.
It's a great story.
It wasn't a great story. Nelly was just a great listener. Most prostitutes are.
Oh.
Michael had just hired a woman he'd secretly believed to be his sister.
Well, I was buried in loan debt from business school, so I started whoring myself out.
Not that there weren't clues.
I was actually hoping to get into your business tomorrow, and it would give you a chance to meet everybody in the office, you know, because you're going to be working for the whole staff. You're going to be filling like 3 openings.
Oh my God!
Michael introduced
my
his
God.
new consultant
You're gonna
to
be
his
filling,
staff,
like, 3
who weren't
openings?
that
Jeez.
pleased to meet her.
You hired someone else.
You do finances and stuff, right?
I do all sorts of scenes.
There you go. Okay, guys, don't be afraid to put her in any position that you want.
We're gonna have some ground rules first, okay? No or last name. If this winds up on the web, I will you in the.
Our computers don't even work on the internet.
Dear
Oh my
God.
Watch it, maybe just the two of us, husband and wife?
What?
I'm just kidding.
I didn't quite catch all
I mean, the
that.
state of California isn't funny to me.
I'm
It's
worried
just-
you're taking this too seriously.
Yeah.
Just the opposite.
I think she's finally figuring it out.
Yeah.
And all the guys like her, huh? That is great. Nelly
Blow me
has
away.
blown them all away.
Yeah,
There.
well, I think it's crazy. You've given her access to everything.
Lindsay, I can tell that it's real. It's like that feeling that you read about twins.
And of course,
having.
he would
We're
have
twins. You didn't give me a...
in the computer. George, George gets around.
So I guess you haven't told Nelly what you're thinking.
No, I have not. I've been waiting for the right time. I want to make sure that she trusts me, you know, especially since Dad is probably setting her up. She's charging us a fortune, and of course, she's got this old boss that's claiming he wants a percentage.
Yo, ain't no dummy, and it better be soon, or you gonna get my hand up yo.
I'm going out tonight for drinks, too, with an exciting new man.
Really trying to make that marriage work, aren't you?
I mean, if you had to have sex with Tobias in 4 months, you'd be shopping for a way out, too.
I stand corrected and disgusted.
There's a Nelly at the end of the bar who wants to see you.
Great, thank you. It's Tobias.
Not
What's happening?
tonight.
You're meeting Girl Michael at the bar?
It was her idea. I mean, she wanted to get a drink, and I... Oh, God, here she is.
Next, that guy.
What guy? That's a girl.
Him?
I think the name Michael is making you look for a man.
I think I'm looking at a man.
So nice to meet you, Girl Michael.
Yeah, I really want to see you too. This is something we need to talk about.
I've always been mildly attracted to you.
What?
I know you feel it too. This burning desire.
I don't
No.
feel anything. I feel a burning mutual respect.
This is his real sister.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Where is the light?
Don't touch that light.
What?
This is what happens when you steal from Frank's stable without paying.
Him? You mean that she's a...
Lady of the evening, working girl. She turns illusions for money.
That is definitely,
definitely
Job, right?
Job.
Don't you do it. Ain't nobody gonna see what Frank look like.
Franklin?
Oh my
Mr.
God.
F. Oh, God.
Brother was the pimp for the woman he thought was his sister.
What is going on? Nelly is not a prostitute.
Of course she is.
Family discount is right, Job. This is the sister that I've been talking about.
Maybe I should have been getting a family rate.
Look, I could use a man's voice on the phone, and I like your little puppet show.
I am not a pimp, Michael. She needed protection, so I make some threats, I wear this hat, and I collect my 10%.
I'm your sister?
I think so. I found you in my dad's computer. What kind of work did you do? No wonder they were so happy.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. You know, Job, this might be that sign from God that you should change your ways.
Oh, my God, my husband.
Oh, my God, my wife. Are you two here for each other?
Is that what you're doing?
Wait, you didn't plan this together? I just assume you wanted a holy trinity. Well, you're still gonna have to pay front.
I know who N. Bluth is. It is Nelly, and I found her.
That's your sissy cousin Larry.
It's a nice try, Pop, but in your old computer, I found a Nelly. You're trying to tell me that is not my sister?
Yes, it's perfectly innocent. She's my prostitute.
Oh.
She's not my sister. I let her into the company.
You didn't give her access to the cash, did you?
She said she liked me.
The N. Bluth account.
What? The N. Bluth account? That is your account?
Maybe. Maybe. Embezzlement if you spend it outside the company. It's gone. It's empty. I know someone who can find her. His name is Frank.
Oh my God.
I'm going to prison.
Black Friday had indeed arrived.
Hey, Ted. Yeah. What's going on?
Nelly got all of us our checks and these great new computers.
If you spend it within the company, it gives the prosecutors nothing. Also, it's the only way to get myself the 10 grand that you owed me. They mostly just cried. You've got a real morale problem here.
Yeah.
I think I would like for you to work here. You're very, very good at it, and what you do for a job is not really a great way to make a living.
Buster's fake coma is put to its greatest test.
What?
Oh my God! Oh my God! The bed was shaking.
Yes.
That is sexual healing. Oh, it's that. Never mind. The intro sounded like it.
They doubled down on it.
Yeah, really did, didn't they?
Watch this.
What a bold choice to have. I'm pretty sure that was Bateman's actual sister.
Yeah, it said
Justine.
Bateman.
Oh, did it? Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't catch it.
Yeah,
but-
that's weird on so many levels.
Yeah, yeah. It's like there was an almost intimate moment between Jason and Justine Bateman. Oh, what a wild casting. That is so smart.
I want to license that song so we can use it in our videos.
The episode was called Family Ties. That was her sitcom with Michael J. Fox in the 80s. I just now tracked that.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, she was on a sitcom with Michael J. Fox?
Yeah, yeah. His first sitcom.
Wasn't he... Jason Bateman, wasn't he in Teen Wolf 2?
Yeah.
That's a weird,
right. Yeah,
weird connection.
Right,
okay,
that's
cool.
True.
All right, well, awesome. Hey, you know...
I think he played Michael J. Fox's... She played Michael J. Fox's older sister.
Okay.
On Family Ties.
All right. Well, that's... I've heard the name Justine Bateman, but I don't think
Right.
I've actually ever seen Family Ties or seen her in anything.
Sure.
So she's beautiful.
Yeah, she had a long career I think she got into like writing and directing and stuff too.
Producing,
I
probably?
think, yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I like it when actors kind of transition from the screen to behind the screen,
Yeah. Oh my God, that was wild.
Dude, that ending.
Yeah, that ending was great. Buster.
But
Rob Riggle just climbing on top of him. The close-up of them shaking.
I won't let you die. Dude, like I said, I'm looking to see how much that song costs. We can get it licensed.
Well, when they had the balloon over his face and he was like smiling up at it and kind of tracking the balloon,
yeah.
I don't know what the time frame is, but there was a woman at the time. This was massive news. Who had basically brain dead. Right, she was never going to wake up.
Sure,
but she kind of moved like that, and so of course some really disingenuous, anti. Death people,
sure,
whatever you call them, went in and held a camera over her and
Oh,
did this
man.
and did this over her face while she was doing that to make it look like she was actually physically tracking. Like you can't let her die. Like took the feeding tube out, because it was it was legal wherever it was. But did that to make it look like, wait, she's completely fine. She's smiling and tracking, the movement and everything. Why would you? And it was a complete crap.
That's horrible.
Yeah, no, it was horrible.
That's terrible.
Feel like that might have been referenced here, but I don't really remember timelines. But Buster kind of looked like he had that look on his face with the balloon with the big,
I wouldn't be
with the big
surprised
goofy grin.
if the show was
we
making
go
a comment
there.
on that.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, with the Rob Riggle character.
Right. Yeah.
We're fine with the penalty. Death penalty.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So this show is quite clever when it comments on certain
absolutely.
things.
You almost feel like you have to like study current events.
Yeah.
To go back and watch it. Like, okay, what was happening in 2005?
Sure, but like I like that the show was so current to the time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not. It doesn't like it dates itself a little bit in that way, but it doesn't really date itself.
It doesn't rely on those jokes.
Doesn't rely on them.
There's so many jokes happening all the time, right? And they're so layered, and there's slapstick stuff to go along with like high wit, humor, Oscar Wilde level humor.
Sure.
There's raunchy humor going on. It's just everything.
Yeah.
They just shotgun so much comedy that there's something for everyone to pick up. I feel like this is a show you could watch the first 3 seasons 10 times all the way through and find new jokes on the 10th time through.
I know that I'm going to watch this
Oh,
again.
yeah, this is a binge for sure.
I will definitely be checking this one out again. Like a lot of the shows we finished, like Mad Men. Crazy
I've watched
Ex-Girlfriend.
Mad Men and I've watched Schitt's Creek all the way through again since we watched them.
And I think do we have 1 episode left or we have 2 more left? 'Cause
Two. We have 2. This is 11. We have 2 more, yeah.
So I'm wondering if Justine Bateman's going to be in the last 2 episodes because she's working there now.
Yeah.
And like you said, it like a trope of to save ratings, we introduce a new character.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like she's not going to be there because she said she makes $300,000 a year.
Oh, I guess she did say that. Yeah.
I think that was the thanks but no
And
thanks.
then the marry me.
Right, yeah.
For sure. Okay. So, yeah, probably not.
Right.
I like that he got his sister on the show.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Also, they're going in on Franklin lately.
I loved it.
We're finding a way to sneak him in here.
Yeah, for
Thanks,
sure. I would like to see a lot of Franklin before we're done.
I want to see everything again. Like,
Yeah.
I want every character Endgame style in the last episode.
Gene Parmesan, I would like to have back.
He's made the biggest impression on me. I don't know why.
It's a funny character.
It is.
And Lucille's reaction to him.
That's what
every time.
It's amazing.
Takes the hat off and reveals his Gene
got
Parmesan.
me. Ah!
Like every time, it's so good.
And of course, Martin Short. I mean, we love Uncle Jack. You know what I mean?
Swoop me.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
And I'm just so thankful that like this show exists.
Yeah,
because we may not see it. We may not see every character again. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the fact that we do have those moments.
Yeah.
They last forever.
There aren't enough episodes of this show, but every one of them is a gold mine. It really is.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Let's catch you soon.
See ya.